Hey crypto fans, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today guys, I'm going to show you how you can make your first $1,000 in the crypto space. So guys, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you think you'll enjoy the content that I create, then go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel. And guys, hey, go ahead and make sure to give this video a thumbs up because it helps me out and why not, right? And also guys, feel free to follow me on Twitter here as well. You can find the link to it in the description below this video description. I like to talk about altcoins and NFTs and day trading and all kinds of good crypto stuff on a daily basis. So if you guys are into that sort of thing, you might as well go ahead and give me a follow. All right, guys, so we're just going to dive right into this, okay? And I'm going to show you different ways that you can make $1,000 into crypto. Here's the thing. There's multiple different ways that you can do this, and the biggest thing is it's going to take time, okay? The one thing that you need to have in the crypto market is you really need to have patience, all right? Patience is a very, very, very big catalyst in the crypto market to doing well, especially long term. Now, $1,000, to make your first $1,000, I understand that, there's not a lot of people who have a lot of money to start with in the crypto market. And, there's also another side of things where, maybe you just don't trust it yet. There's a lot of people who just want to start small and work their way up. And, that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with that. I myself, I didn't take that approach, but there's a lot of people that do, and there's nothing wrong with that. So today I'm going to show you how you can make your very first $1,000. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't matter whether you're starting with $100, $250, or maybe even $500. I'm basically, throughout the different ways that I'm going to show you today how you can make $1,000, I'm going to be showing you it in 3 different ways, from starting with $100, $250, and $500, okay? Just because those are pretty much the 3 main, the 3 big numbers that people usually start out with. It's like a psychology type thing. People they're like, oh, I think I'm going to go and put $250 into it or something like that. So that's what we're going to do today. All right, guys. So the very first way that you can do this is through decentralized finance, or DeFi, okay? Which would be pretty much staking your cryptocurrency. Now, pretty much what staking cryptocurrency is it's pretty much without me getting too technical, the easiest and best way that I can explain this is pretty much think of your savings account through your traditional bank, okay? When you have your money in a savings account at a bank, you're going to earn naturally a very, very, very tiny percentage on that amount that you're holding in there for the long term. Like I said, it's a very, very tiny amount, and it's really not worth anything really realistically at all, unless you've got like $1 million and sitting in your bank account or something like that. But realistically, you don't really earn very much at all, which is why people love to put their savings in cryptocurrency. There's a lot of people who do that actually. They put their savings in cryptocurrency, and they earn interest off of it. And basically that's what you're doing with staking cryptocurrency. You're earning interest off of your overall principal, and it's compounding every single month. So that's awesome to see as well. Now the thing with DeFi staking is there's multiple different places to do it, but the one place I'm going to show you that's very easy to do, that's easiest for beginners. There's a lot more technicalities behind crypto staking, but the easiest for beginners to do is to just do it through an app that already exists, like the Exodus app, okay? So Exodus is a non-custodial crypto wallet where you can basically, you own your keys to it, you own your funds, everything that you put into it, you own. All right. Now, when you download this app, you can basically stake your money in it. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to buy your crypto on a Coinbase or on a cryptocurrency exchange like Coinbase, for instance, and then what you would do is you would send your crypto from Coinbase to your Exodus wallet. And obviously, as you can see here, you guys, you can earn staking rewards for just holding your funds in any of these coins. So how much can you make though? That's really the thing here with staking. So if you want to stake your coins, here's the thing. It's going to take longer to reach $1,000, but the risk is significantly lower, okay? And the reason why the risk is lower is because you're not trading it, you're not doing anything. You're literally just putting your money into it or putting your funds into it and just holding and waiting for the long term, okay? And it's as simple as that. It really is. Now here's the thing. Like I said, it is lower risk, but it does take a lot longer. And it all has to do with how much how much time you want to spend on this and how quickly you want to get to $1,000, okay? And this is why I say patience plays a huge role into all this, okay? So we're going to do a quick example here real quick. So let's say, for instance, you start out with $100, okay? So $100, if you were to buy, let's say you were to buy $100 worth of Solana, and you want to stake it, okay, until you get to $1,000, okay? So it's right now you're going to earn 5.99% on a yearly basis with that. So let's see how much you would potentially make. So if you start out with $100, currently Solana is about $98, or it's about $98. So we're just gonna say you'll come out with 1.2 Solana tokens, okay? So 1.2. All right, well, you can't put 1.2 in here, so we'll just put 1. So realistically, this is on the Exodus website. You know, you can calculate your potential earnings on it if you want. With Solana at 5.99%, you're depositing 1 Solana token for 12 months. You're only going to make roughly $5.90 off of that at $5.99 a year. And, you know, and this is what I'm talking about. This is why it really pays off to start off with more than something like $100 or something like that. Because realistically, if you were to do this, you guys, it's going to take you a very long time to reach your $1,000. Now, let's say if you were to start out with $500, okay? If you were to start out with we'll go $250. So $250, and we'll go ahead and divide that by where it's at right now, which is $100. Solana's trading for $100. You would have 2.5 tokens, okay? We'll just call it 3. With 3 tokens, hold it for 12 months, you're going to earn $17.70. So as you guys can see again here, it's going to take a few years, quite a long time for you to reach that $1,000 goal. And again, like I said, you know, the more you start out with, the more you're going to make. Now let's try $500, okay? So you got $500, and you're going to buy you're going to end up getting, for $500, you're going to get 5 Solana tokens, okay? So 5 Solana tokens. So at the end of 12 months, you're going to have roughly $29.55 worth of, Solana tokens. Actually, it could be worth more than that, but realistically, it's probably going to be right around $29.55 worth of Solana. Now, if you were to go for something that earns higher, or like a higher amount, like for instance Cosmos or something, let's say you were to do Cosmos instead. So let's say you were going to do Cosmos, all right? So Cosmos is currently trading for, what is Cosmos trading for? I don't even know. Let's see here. Cosmos is currently trading for $23.23. Okay, so just to make it simple here, you guys, we'll just call it $25. Okay, so for $25, with $100 for $25, you're gonna get 4 tokens. Okay, so you're gonna get 4 tokens of Cosmos Atom, and in 12 months, you're gonna make $14.39. All right, so that's not cool. Obviously, again, you're gonna have to be waiting a long time. So we'll try $250 again. 250 divided by 25, you're gonna come out with 10 tokens. So 10 tokens. So you'll come out at the end of the year with an extra $35.98, as you guys can see right here. All right. Now we will go for $500 worth. So 500 divided by 25, and guys, we've got 20 tokens. Okay. So 20 tokens. After 1 year, you're going to have $71.97. Roughly around there. That's your potential profit. So as you guys can see, you're earning more because it's a higher reward rate, but realistically, it's going to take a long time. As you guys can see, it's going to take a very, very long time to reach your $1,000 goal if you do it through staking. But you can easily do it, and it can be done, and your risk tolerance would be very, very low. Like I said here, you guys, literally, once you put it in here, you're just earning straight from there. You don't have to do anything. You're just earning, and you don't have to do anything. I mean, there's really not much risk involved whatsoever in doing this. But again, guys, it's going to take a lot longer to do it. Now, let's say for fun here, just to show you guys that, realistically you make a lot more when you put more money in. Let's say you started off with $1,000 just for fun, $1,000, and we're going to divide that by $25. And you're gonna come out with 40 coins. So with $1,000, you'd make roughly $143 a year, or 6 extra Atom tokens. Now again, you're going to earn. Now you're not only going to earn 15.46% per year, you're also going to appreciate the value of the token as the token goes up, as the value of the token goes up as well. So you're earning realistically in 2 different ways here. So really, I mean, yeah, based on the APY rate alone, you know, it's going to take a while, but you know, there is a possibility that in the next bull run or something like that, it could take off, and you know, it could take you a lot less time. But you know, realistically though, we're going off of the fact that you're just going to be staking and that's it. So realistically here, you guys, when you're staking, it's going to take a lot longer, but the risk is a lot lower, okay? So as you guys can see, you can do it with all kinds of different coins. On Exodus, you can do it with Solana, Algorand, Cosmos, Cardano, and Tezos. Let's see here, and Ontology and VeChain. I don't really mess with Ontology really too much. Yeah, it's a high percentage rate, but they pay you out in Ontology gas tokens, and that's completely different from Ontology tokens, so I don't mess with that whatsoever. I usually stick with Cosmos Atom, Solana, and Cardano, and Tezos usually. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the whole staking aspect, all right? Now, that's just one way that you can do this, okay? Again, it takes a lot longer. DeFi and staking, it takes a lot longer, but the risk is a lot lower here, okay? So let's see here. Now we're going to talk about trading, okay? Now, trading is, you know, obviously, the trading, it's going to take a lot less time to get to $1,000, but it's going to be a lot more risky, okay? You are risking a lot here, okay? I mean, realistically, you could lose all of your initial principal on your very first trade. You really could, and you really can't tell. I mean, you know, I'm an honest person, so I like to be as honest as possible because I like to help people. I'm not a moon boy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, oh my gosh, you are guaranteed to make XYZ amount after XYZ time. No, that's not me. I'm a realistic person, so I'm going to be real with you and tell you, you know, realistically here. Trading is very, very risky. It really is. I've lost a lot of money trying to day trade the market on a daily basis. It's hard to do. It really is. But it can be done, and it does take less time. And if you do know what you're doing, you can make some very very good money in a very short amount of time. Now, here's the thing. All right, let's see how much you were to make or how much you would need to make if you were to invest $100, $250, and $300 and $500. Okay, so obviously here, you know, we've got a compound interest calculator. Okay, so you start out with $100. If you start out with $100, if you start out with $100 and you wanted to make or get to $1,000 within 1 year, you are going to have to average, when you're trading, you're going to have to make at least 22% on a monthly basis for an entire year. So for all 12 months of the year, you need to make at least 22% a year or a month just to be able to reach your $1,000 future goal. And that's pretty much all it would take. Now, let's see here. If you were to start out with $250, it would be a lot less than that. So we'll check $250. So let's see here. At $250 with 22% a month, you'd come out with $2,700 at the end of the year. Now, obviously, we don't, you know, our goal is 1,000. So let's check it out and we'll see what it comes out to until we reach 1,000. So obviously less than 15. We'll try 12%. So 12%, okay, we'll try 13%. All right, let's do this here. I'm a hard numbers type of guy, you guys. I like to have data right in front of me, so this is why I like doing this, you know, live in the video. It's interesting, it helps people out, and I love doing it. So guys, if you start out with $250, for an entire 12 months, all you need to do is make 13% on a monthly basis, okay? Making 13% on a monthly basis, it's not that hard. But it is a little tough. I'll give it that. It is a little bit tough, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But it is definitely very possible. It's very, very possible. Especially with crypto, because you know crypto is constantly going up and down and up and down and up and down. So if you're able to ride waves, the up and down riding waves, you know, throughout the different trends, you know, obviously here I'll show you real quick. This is Bitcoin on the daily chart. For instance, let's see here. Obviously, you're not going to use the daily chart when you're swing trading. I mean, you can, but most people don't. Usually, if you're using the hourly chart or something like that. But if you are trading the swings, I mean, let's say here, I mean, obviously right now it wouldn't be a good time because we're in a bear market right now, and it's just not trying to trade and time the market in a bear market. It sucks. It really does. It's really hard to do. But if you were to try it, obviously you want to ride the swings. I mean, so obviously you'd buy in down here and then you'd sell up here. Okay. and then you'd buy down here, and then you'd sell up here. You'd buy down here and sell up here. So every time you ride one of these swings from here to here, it's a very small percentage, and those small percentages add up over time throughout the whole month. So throughout the whole month, if you can get those swings, if you can get those percentages up to 13% every single month for 12 months, you're going to come out to your, investment goal of $1,000 or your entire goal of $1,000. So now let's see where you would be at if you were to start with $500, okay? So with $500, you guys, clearly it's going to be less than 13%. We'll try 10% at first. Okay, so it's going to be less than that. So we'll try 7%. 7%, a little less than that. We'll go 5%, see if it's that. Okay, maybe a little more than that. We'll try 6%. Okay, 6%. So here we are, you guys. So if you were to start out with $500 and you were to trade that every single month, every single month for 12 months, you would need to make 6%. You would need to make at least 6% in profits from trading every single month in order to reach your $1,000 goal by the end of the year. Now, guys, to make 6% a month in the crypto market on a monthly basis is very, very, very easy to do, okay? I really mean that too. It's very, very easy to do. Now, this video isn't about trading, so I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty or the details about trading or show you how to trade or anything like that, because then this video could turn into an easy 2 to 3 hour video, no problem. I will be doing more videos like this that will be more in-depth for beginners about this kind of stuff in the future. So if you're worried about that or anything like that, don't worry, because I will be doing these kinds of videos from here on out in a much more detailed manner, helping people out in the future. So bear with me here, okay? So yeah, guys, if you were to start out with $500, at 6% monthly, you're going to make $1,000 by the end of the year. 6%, not hard to make whatsoever, okay? So honestly, so far we've done staking with DeFi or DeFi staking. We've looked at trading and seen the possibilities with trading. Obviously, the possibilities are there. I just showed you. You can very easily make it happen and stuff like that. So now we are going to check into something else, okay? So the last way that you can easily turn your money into $1,000 with crypto is through trading NFTs or just buying NFTs and holding for the long term. Now, here's the thing, okay? NFTs, it's going to take a lot longer. Well, here's the thing. NFTs are very volatile, okay? You'd never know. They're very bipolar too. You never know what they're gonna do. I mean, that you really don't. The NFT market is a whole different ball game. Okay, NFTs are basically non-fungible tokens. If you are brand new to NFTs, you know nothing about them. There's a lot of different things NFTs can be used for, and a lot of different use cases that NFTs are used for. But realistically, we've got these NFT marketplaces. You can buy NFTs on multiple blockchains, and then there's, for instance, right here, this is Magic Eden. This is a marketplace for Solana-based NFTs, okay? NFTs built on the Solana blockchain, okay? Now, each one of these collections has, a certain specific amount of NFTs or images, pretty much. They're pretty much images with all kinds of different types of traits, and they're sold for Solana tokens. Okay, so obviously this one is being sold right now for 179.99 Solana tokens. Okay, so it's pretty much like that. It goes like that. It's pretty simple. Now here's the thing, okay? What people do here is there's a lot of people who trade these on a daily basis, and it's pretty hard to do. It really is. And the reason why is because this market is so volatile. It's not even funny. I mean, this NFT or this NFT project could, it could drop significantly within the next 24 hours, and nobody would know about it. I mean, it realistically, it could. Now here's the thing. You can go ahead and buy these. Let's say you were to buy one right to now for 179.99. Okay, obviously you're going to buy it for 179 and then turn around and sell it for 185. Okay, so realistically, let's check this out real quick. All right, so right now, that's a lot of money. I don't expect any beginner to be messing around with a NFT that costs 179 Solana tokens whatsoever. So let's see if we can filter. Let's see if we can go to a cheaper project actually, because that's a little rough there. I mean, this is a little cheaper, okay? I mean, it's still expensive, but it's a little cheaper, okay? So let's say you were to buy one of these, okay? So you were to buy one of these, you're buying it for 16 Solana tokens. So 16 Solana tokens times 100 is going to be $1,600. So realistically, you're buying this for pretty much $1,600 or a little bit more, okay? Now, let's see if you were to, so you buy it for 16 Solana tokens, right? And you turn around and sell it. Now, you don't know how long, this is why it's risky, okay? NFTs are risky because you don't know if your NFT is going to get sold, okay? It takes a certain type of person who's interested in this specific NFT collection to buy this specific NFT. So that's why when I say it's risky, it's very risky because you don't know if it's going to get sold or not. But let's say if you did and the stars did align well and you did do that and it's, you bought it for 16 Solana tokens, okay? And then you turn around and you sell the same one for, I don't know, you turn around and sell it for 20 Solana, okay? So you paid roughly $1,600 for it, okay? And you turn around and sell it for 20 Solana tokens, which comes out to roughly $2,000, okay? So realistically here, you guys, you just made a $400 profit. Let's say it took a month to get there. You just made a $400 profit in that 1 month to get closer to $1,000. Yeah, it will take a lot longer and the reason why I say that is because, again, you don't know who's going to be interested in that specific project or not, or who's going to actually buy that specific NFT or not. So realistically here, you guys, it's a very, very, very large risk, and you don't want to take that risk if you don't know what you're doing. Now, the thing is here, though, is, like I just said, you can easily make $400 just, doing that. Flip it, buy it for 16, turn it around and flip it for 20. You're going to make a $400 profit. If it takes 3 months to make that $400, then hey, it took 4 months. You just made $400 in 4 months. Your goal is $1,000. So if you started out with $500 and you bought a $500 NFT or something like that, and you turned around and sold it for $600, you just made $100. So realistically, you can go ahead and you can make your first $1,000 through trading NFTs as well. But the risk is very, 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 very high on this one. It really is. And again, guys, I'm not going to go through and give you this isn't a video about showing you how to trade NFTs. I do have videos on my channel right now where you can that teach you how to trade NFTs. I have done it before, but that's more advanced, and that's something that you don't want to realistically do if you're a complete beginner who wants to make your first $1,000. Overall here, you guys, realistically, I went through 3 different ways that you can easily make your first $1,000 in crypto. From a beginner's perspective, and overall here, you guys, realistically, the 2 ways I would say the very first, my personal opinion here is if I were to do it and I was starting over and I was starting from square one, from the complete beginning here, you guys, I would personally start out with probably roughly $500, okay? And realistically, because it's a very easy number to start with, it's not too low and it's not too high, and it's a very perfect number. And honestly, I would start with trying to trade. I would either start with trying to trade, and the simple reason why is because, I want to make it from 500 to 1,000 quick, but I don't want to be rushed to where I feel like I have to do it within 1 month or something like that, okay? So realistically here, you guys, if you were to turn $500 into 1,000, if you were to give yourself a year to do it, you're definitely going to get to $1,000 within a year, no problem whatsoever. So honestly, my personal opinion here, you guys, honestly, this is a personal opinion. It's not financial advice. My personal opinion, your easiest way to get there is going to be through trading, trading different altcoins and stuff like that. Now, if you were to trade, there's all kinds of different coins that you can trade, but honestly, you would want to stick off with, since you are a beginner and you don't have much experience in trading the different types of coins and stuff like that. By the way, this is TradingView. This website is called TradingView. It's a place where traders can go and just, do technical analysis and see the real-time charts of different cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. So as you guys can see here, I got all kinds of different cryptocurrencies that I personally trade when I do trade on the right-hand side here. Now, obviously, when you're a beginner, you only want to stick with the 2 options. Okay, there's all kinds of different options you can do when trading. Again, I'm not doing a in-depth trading video here or anything like that. I'll save that for another day. But usually, obviously, if you're trading, you want to be using Coinbase. If you're a beginner, you want to be using Coinbase, and then their Coinbase Pro option. But Coinbase, obviously, it's the #1 cryptocurrency exchange for people in the United States. If you're not in the United States, you're probably going to want to use Binance instead, especially for fees and stuff like that, because fees are cheaper on Binance. But realistically here, you guys, if you're trying to trade, I would honestly stick with Bitcoin and Ethereum because they're the number two coin, or they're the top two coins. They're volatile on a regular basis, and they make the most moves on a regular basis as well. And they always got a lot of high volume, so you can definitely make some money trading Bitcoin and Ethereum on a regular basis. And if you do, you can definitely easily get to your $1,000 goal, no problem whatsoever, you guys. Now, again, in the future, you guys, I'm going to be talking much more in depth about this kind of stuff in the future. So, make sure to stick with me in the future because, I'm going to be going through a lot more in-depth type of videos. This is my first type of video that I'm doing as far as my new content that I'm putting out. So I'm very excited to be doing this, and this is very exciting. So, but all right, guys, that pretty much does it for this video. So I'll go ahead and wrap this one up. But again, guys, before you guys leave, don't forget to go ahead and follow me on Twitter here. You can find the link to it in the description below this video. And also, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and take a minute to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey, guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my future videos or chatting with me here on Twitter.